previous video, we went around the exterior of the car to figure out what we needed done. And what we found was the rear fenders are completely shot. The tail panel of this car is all bent up. The rear valance is rusted and the rear window channel is completely rusted out. With all that figured out, I went to work online. I researched and found the parts I needed, shipped to my apartment, put them in the truck, and brought them to the shop. And that's where the story ends, and that's where this video begins. We have the part right here. We're going to open this box, get this part out, make sure it's the right part, put it on the car, so we're back on schedule for this end of this year. Less jibber jabber, more work. Let's get to it. Okay, so now we're going to take the part out and see if it's even the right part. Here you go. How much of this do we have? What do you even call this? Because this isn't like the pop stuff. This is like the bigger pop stuff. So I'm not sure what you actually call this stuff. There's a lot of it. Well, there it is. Oh. That's a pretty big box for this short of a part. But it looks like, just at glance, the right part, which I'm super, super happy about. This is the rear valance, or I don't even know what you actually call this. I call it the rear valance. It makes sense. So this is the part between the trunk and the actual window or rear window frame. There's a little piece right there. So I'm gonna get this out of the bubble wrap. This is actual bubble wrap. See? That bubble wrap. That stuff. Balloons. I don't know. So let's get this out and get on the car. All right, so I got the part right here. Let's just mock this up to the car to see if it actually even fits. If it does, if it looks good, then we're just gonna roll with it and continue to go. So, but from the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna work. Yep, that is good. The only part that's missing is this upper lip here, this lip. And this lip's completely destroyed. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's rust and stuff there. So this works, except for that one little upper part, but beggars can't be choosers, right? So it works. My buddy's going to be coming here in a second here, and we're going to be grinding and getting this thing on. So get to it. So as I mentioned before, we have the rear valance. We're going to put the rear valance on the car. And the person that's going to help me with that is Brandon. And you'll see him in and out of videos all the time. He's going to be a part of the YouTube channel as the worker, and I'm going to be the learner and worker.
I'm not a professional either.
So we're gonna take the rear valance out. We're gonna put the new one on. Hopefully, it just works easily, and we can just get this on tonight. But we'll see how it goes. As you can see from the background, you can see Brandon cutting away an interior piece of trim so we can get to the valance. We have a metal grinding disc right now, and it's not working out very well, and it's super loud. So we're gonna switch the disc next time. Bueno! Is that loud enough for you? Wow,
I probably should have.
The next step in the process was removing the rest of the trim piece from the inside off of the rear valance. Due to all the rust, there's only a few spot welds that were holding this piece on, so it's quite easy just to air chisel off. Unfortunately, the air chisel did damage some of the metal on below it, and so we'll have to solve that a little later. All right, so what we got here is we air chiseled the valance apart from this part of the car all the way down. As you can see, it's all rusted and just trash. So we talked about it, and you can see that it was seam welded here, and we're gonna cut shallow, just shallow of it, so then we have enough room for the next panel to go on top of it, and then also we can see what we're doing so we're not damaging anything else. And then down here, you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but
it's all rusted down here too. So we're gonna try to get that off too. So project's going well so far, and Brandon's doing a great job. We're gonna get this out. We still have our fingers, and we're gonna get the rest of this out. So just continue to watch the time lapse. Enjoy the video.
I cut way faster than that other.
Yeah, those ones are way, that was way nice.
So as you can see, my fashion for my earbuds are Beats. So I can't find actual headphones or earplugs. We're running into that. This piece right here, this piece of the balance, comes in and it pinches together with 3 other types of sheet metal. So we're trying to not cut the sheet metal, but we might have to, and just have a deeper weld when we actually weld this together. So whatever. As you can see, Brandon is cutting away the valance. We were not able to access the spot welds to cut this out because of rust and other things. And as you'll see in a second here, there is a bottom part to this. There's a top rear valance, and then there's the bottom part here that extends into the cab of the car. So without damaging that, we would have to cut this out, and then after use the air chisel to get at the spot welds that are pitted and rusted. As you can also see, there is a lip there that we will have to dodge and not damage, even though it is damaged. All right, so as you can see, the rear valance, or whatever that piece is called, we got it off. Actually, it went pretty well. We did have some spot welds down here that we had to air chisel to get through, so we'll have to grind those down. But this whole piece right here goes all the way in and is a part of the back here. Okay, so as you can see, we kind of mocked up the new rear valance or whatever it's called, and it's sticking out a little bit on this side. We got a lot of work we have to do. So before we can put this in, thank you, Brandon.
Oh, you're welcome.
Before we can put this new piece in, we got to fix this hole right here. We got a couple of boogers that we did with the air chisel. And then, yeah, we're almost set to go. We have to fill in the holes here because we drill out the spot where we're going to drill out the spot welds and bend this back in so it fits in. And then this side is actually the way better side. I mean, this side will be way easier compared to this side because it's massive holes. Just very inconvenient. So, till next time.
As you can see from behind me, this skeleton of a car, this 1967 Pontiac Firebird, is in desperate need of help to get back on the road for someone to enjoy once again. But we are behind schedule. We need to get this thing rust-free, parts in the car, prepped to go to the paint shop before the end of this year. Don't fret. We've been hard at work to get parts ordered for this car to get back on schedule, and the